In the video and the writing, they both are talking about social media and the roles it has on you and others. They both agree that social media technologies have engendered in radically new ways of interacting because now that's the main way people communicate with one another. Also, they both end up talking about digital media and how it has captivated companies and consumer contacts from the traditional web to now. The consumers have done this more to research the product they are buying and to engage the companies they buy from. The last thing that pointed out that they both agreed on was how the social media platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, Google, X have influenced the world and how everyone relies on them. Jennifer Goldbach talks about how her and her colleagues can figure out your political views, gender, age, religion, and age just by looking at your behavior patterns on the internet and comparing them to thousands of people. Jennifer talks about how you can minimize this, and that's by controlling what you put on social media and by doing the policy and law path. She wants everyone to control what they do on social media, even though if she has no data to collect, she wouldn't have a job, because she believes if that happens, then she finished her job in a good way, and that's what she wants. Jennifer talks more about the basic concepts of social media and the roles it plays, but in the writing it goes more in depth and explains the roles better and gives real-life examples so you can understand what is going on better. One of the real-life examples the writing talks about is the 2010 Grammy Awards show. It talked about how the agency combined traditional media and online media in an integrated fashion. The traditional media spoke out in some, while social media created intimacy and engagement. This shows how social media can be centerpiece of a real-life example. While talking about the Grammy Awards show, they break it down and talk about the online ecosystem to the development to the results of the Grammys. They talk about how social media is about creating influence and sharing the powerful importance it has on performance. Having these things for social media is why it is such a big thing in our world today and why everyone turns to it for almost anything. Also, in the writing, it talks about the lessons learned and implications for practice. It starts with telling you in the first lesson to visualize the ecosystem and how each company should first develop its own version of social media ecosystem. Then it starts to talk about the other lessons and going more in depth with the first lesson throughout the rest, such as identifying the performance, beginning with your story, and to being unique. Having social media has changed the world to this day, from talking to people to looking everything up in the internet that you need to know. So when it comes to people wondering how much social media has changed this world, I hope that reading this could show them that.